Hello and thank you for joining us on the last edition of Journalist Hangout this week. I am Benga Oreshegun. Today on the program, military replaces theater commander in Borno State. NOA says Nelfun has disbursed 50 billion naira to more than 500,000 students. And later on the show, Governor's Forum chairman leads condolence visit to Jos, appeals for peace, as IGP Egbetokun urges immediate implementation of community policing. I'll be hanging out with Charles Idel and Asukwo James. Journalist Hangout starts right now. Now let's begin the conversation. When insurgency persists in the face of military actions, it means there is the need for a change in leadership and tactics. In a bid to calibrate its strategy and inject new operational direction in the war against the Boko Haram insurgency, the Nigerian military has replaced the theater commander of Operation Haidinkai in Borno State. The shake-up follows renewed attacks by insurgents in Plateau, Borno and other states. The new commander is Major General A.E. Abubakar, who is expected to overhaul field tactics, improve interagency coordination and reinforce intelligence-driven operations in the ongoing fight against Boko Haram and ISWAP. Okay, let me start with you, Charles, because the replacement of theater commanders in Borno State, what is the significance of this tactical change?
Well, I love the word tactical because we need every tactics that we can muster to, overrun the insurgent. They've been with us for so long. So whatever the military commands can do or could do or should do in order to nip this in the bud. Are we still nipping? It's been here for years. What are we nipping when it is already here? It has festered. I think that's the word for it. It has festered for too long. So whatever that is needed to be done to, route them, I think that's the word they use in military command, to route them out of our system, it will be welcomed by me. And another thing you must know is that when you have criminal elements in the system, and then as you seek, to look for solution, if you have personnel being on ground for too long, there's always the probability that, there will be familiarity and all that, then people might compromise the system. A military man that is heading a certain area is there for too long.
Okay.
The insurgents, we have a way of infiltrating them. If the leader is not above board, they might compromise certain things. Maybe, take this one for a layer and all. They find a way to infiltrate. So that's why before they settle down and before they are getting too familiar, you remove them. You bring another person again, but I do know that sometimes even all those changes has a way of bringing stability, because continuity has a lot of advantages. Exactly. But again, the continuity itself is not something that the military has to toy with, because as I said,
round pegs in round holes.
No, there are some pegs. There are some pegs where if you put a round peg in a round hole and it has stayed in that hole for too long, it might compromise the issues. That's why I say, whatever they are doing, all these changes are important. They are important because you need to inject new blood, you need to inject new maybe new ideas and all that, so that whatever the person you are taking over from has done, you need to take the baton over from them and continue. Not only continuing, but you have to also inject new, fresh ideas. As you said, tactical ways to deliver. That's I think it's welcome.
Your thoughts on this?
No, I think it's a welcome development, because the new person that they are sending there is not like he's a new, Borno is new to him.
Okay. Because
it was once a Sector 3 commander of Operation Adikai, and also a commander of the Multinational Joint Task Force, all in Borno, in Mongonu. So, Major General Abubakar, don't forget he was in Plateau before.
Yeah, that's it.
And that was when that state actually had 1 year of peace. Bringing the idea of non-kinetic strategies, also relating, including traditional rulers, the youth leaders, as well as even religious leaders, to see how peace can be, maintained in Plateau State. So I know that it's not that we know that, okay, Borno for quite some weeks now, they've been having a series of challenges.
Yes.
The insurgents have been coming out as if they just renew their strength. You understand? I'm pushing in completely. So it's not that the former person really did badly. Waid.
Yes.
It's not that he really did bad, but we need another a new sense, a new thinking.
Yeah. And also the experience that is bringing from Plateau State.
Yeah, exactly. We need a new thinking.